Are you an A-type personality? I'm an A-type personality. If I'm doing something in my personal or professional life, I'm doing it to win. And I'm doing it perfectly. And that bugs the bejeebers out of me. Reading is the one area in my life that I let that slide. And so my 2018 reading goals are pretty fluid with that respect. Hi, I'm Leah, and welcome to Hide and Seek. And welcome to my 2018 reading and Booktube goals. Now, as I said, I am pretty fluid in my reading goals and dreams. And so my first reading goal of 2018 is the same one I have each and every year, that reading is fun. Reading is designed to inspire you, encourage you, persuade you to change your mind, persuade you to try something new, to educate you. Reading is not a chore. Now, I don't study literature, so I don't have prescribed reading, but still, I still read simply to enjoy, and as soon as it's not fun, I put the book down, I change books, try something new, and just move on. And you know what? That's okay. My second goal for 2018 is my Goodreads goal. And every year for the last, 5 or 6 years, I've set my Goodreads goal to 52. Now, I consider it more of a benchmark than an upper limit. I think 52 is a great number to read. In a good reading year, I can get through a book a week. In a bad reading year, I can get through a book a week. It's all good. I don't change the number when I pass it. I just leave it as a book a week, all good. My third reading goal is one I did last year as well, and it's not really a goal. It's more just a, let's keep this in the back of my mind. I do try to read diversely. Now, last year I did use the Book Riot's Read Harder challenge, not as the standard where I had to hit each and every prompt, more of a, okay, let's look at the different areas I might not be reading. And I found that worked really well. In the end, without too much effort, I think I hit between 80 and 90% of the prompts, and that is okay. So I'm going to stick with that in 2018, to look at the Book Riot Read Harder challenge and see how I go with it, but not use it as prescribed text because some of them were a bit challenging for me this year round. So we'll see how we go. My fourth reading goal for 2018 is to get my physical unread books down to 52. Now, I currently have 84 unread books on my shelves, and that's okay. I'm not actually worried about it. I'm just conscious of that number for the first time ever. And so in an effort to reduce that number, I'm going to set myself a task, and that every month that I read books off my shelf, so say in January I read 5 books I own from my shelf. That means in February I can choose 4 new books to buy. And so therefore, the more I read from my shelf, the more books I can buy in the next month. And it's just an easy way to naturally reduce the number down. And my fifth reading goal, and I guess to work into that last one, is simply to read each month the shortest book on my physical TBR pile and the book I've owned for the longest time on my physical TBR. So books that I've owned for more than 2 years. And again, that's a natural way to weed out the books that have been sitting there that I really just should get to. So overall, if I only make goal number 1, it's a good reading year. If I make goal number 2 to have read 52 books, then it's a great reading year, and anything else is simply a bonus. Now, quickly onto my Booktube goals. I've only been doing this a couple of months and I'm having so much fun. So my first Booktube goal of 2018 is simply to continue to have more fun. As soon as it becomes no longer fun and becomes a chore, I'm not doing it. My second Booktube goal is to hopefully meet up with some of the wonderful Australian booktubers I've met over the last couple of months. There are a couple in Sydney, a couple in Brisbane, which are actually quite easy for me to get to. So my aim is to hopefully meet up with those people in real life. So we will see how that goes. My third Booktube goal is to highlight some more Australian authors. I've got a number of video ideas that I would like to do on Australian authors, and a couple of other series I would like to look at as well. I'd like to do some mystery shops of bookshops. Now, I work in retail, and so the mystery shopper program is one of those things that you love to hate, in the fact that it tells you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong in your store. So I'd like to take the opportunity to go and visit some more bookstores and just see how they're doing and see what I like as a customer and what I would perhaps change as a retailer. So anyway, we'll see how that turns out. And my fifth, I had to think about it there, my fifth and final Booktube goal is to actually do some book reviews. So far, because it's a great time to start, I've been doing lots of book tags and challenges and just vloggy style things, which has been fun. But I actually want to start talking about books, do more reviews, do more book discussions, and see what conversations can be had there. So I'm very much looking forward to my Booktube goals, but like I said, as long as number 1 hits and that Booktube is fun, everything else is a bonus. So thank you for watching my Booktube and reading goals video. Have a fabulous day.